Kung Fu Panda demo. The demo for the Kung Fu Panda game that comes out on June 3rd, and well, the movie comes out on June 6th. And I downloaded the demo because I downloaded the demo and decided to do a video of my thoughts on it, just because I had such loving responses to my Turning Point and Two Worlds demo videos.
But I knew it wasn't coming from him.
So as soon as you load the game, you might notice that the camera controls suck, and I had to invert the controls right away. But if you watch the trailers for this, it actually looks like a pretty cool, like good-looking, entertaining game. And you know, it really jumped out to me that this game looks like it was produced by a company that makes movies, and not necessarily a company that makes games. Which is a good and a bad thing, because it's really like fast-paced and a lot of action. Doesn't really seem like there's a whole lot of depth though. The combat is kind of a God of War ripoff. It's got the X button does a fast attack, and the Y button does a heavy, strong attack. And you can chain together all sorts of combos, or you can just button mash. You can also hold left trigger to block. And you can also level up a bunch of your stats and unlock new outfits and stuff like that too. So there is actually some depth to this game. Now, I don't know all the character names in this game because obviously the movie's not out yet. But if that guy that's up on the balcony up there talking to the main character that you are, I think his name is Poe. In the movie, he's voiced. If that guy's name is Master Crane, he's supposed to be voiced by David Cross, and that doesn't sound like David Cross at all. And this panda right here in the movie is voiced by Jack Black, and it is not voiced by Jack Black here in the game. So, you know, don't expect the voices from the movie to be in here either, because Jackie Chan, there's a whole bunch of celebrities voicing the movie. There's Jackie Chan, Dustin Hoffman, Lucy Liu, Angelina Jolie, and then David Cross and Jack Black, like I mentioned already. But it doesn't really sound like any of them are in this game, which is kind of disappointing. So the combat's kind of fun. It's got that little bubble block around you that goes down every time you get hit, which is a really nice way of kind of showing you how much more you can just turtle in one spot before you get killed, or can stop blocking. One thing I noticed right away in this video, or playing through the demo though, is that I only fought two different kinds of enemies, these small little boars and a bigger Papa Boar version of them, which you know, just leads me to believe that the rest of the game could be only a couple different enemy varieties throughout the entire thing, which wouldn't surprise me at all. Now, this game is coming out on almost every console. It's coming out on 360, PS3, PS2, the Wii, the Nintendo DS, which is obviously going to be a different version. And it's actually $50 instead of the standard 60. And just on the principle, the fact that I will never buy a franchise game that's based off of a movie, because they always suck. Just like, you know, the same reason that I'll never buy a third-party controller for a system, because they always suck. I bought like a couple for the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo or for the Super Nintendo and the 64, like the turbo controllers, and they always sucked. And for that same reason that they always suck, I will never buy video games based off of movies.
I see you like to chew. Perhaps you'd like to chew on my fist.
Enough talk. Let's fight.
So I cut out some of the fighting there, and then it gets into a push-button sequence where you just have to tap B really fast. Another very God of War-esque scene here too. Very, very cool looking though.
When you are in the fourth panda stumble, you can move slightly.
Oh man, I've waited 5 minutes into the video and I haven't made a single sexual harassment panda joke so far. Damn it, what the hell have I been doing? I'm not on my A game. So you go into this sexual harassment panda role, and you know it's obviously designed for kids because you cannot fuck up the rolling around section. You are pretty much on rails as you roll around. The only thing you can do is hit those coins that are going around. And you get to this last boss fight, which is incredibly simple. Well, there's two ways to fight the boss. You can fight him with your hands, which can take an hour, and you probably won't kill him. You run out of health. Or you can run over to the corner and pick up some weapons and kill him in 2 seconds. So anyway, if you're interested in this game, my recommendation would be rent it for your kids. Other than that, I really doubt there's going to be any depth to this game that would make it a $50 purchase.